Jake Arrieta's journey to becoming one of the best pitchers in baseball stands as one of the most impressive stories in recent MLB history. From a struggling young arm in Baltimore to a nearly untouchable ace in Chicago, Arrieta's story is one of resilience, reinvention, and dominance on the mound. His cold, unshakable demeanor made him look like he was built for the biggest moments. Born in Missouri but raised in Texas, Jake Arrieta grew up with baseball in his blood. As a standout at Plano East Senior High School, he wrapped up his senior season with an impressive 5-4 record and a dazzling 1.3 ERA. This performance caught the attention of scouts and earned him a spot in the 31st round of the 2004 MLB Draft, selected by the Cincinnati Reds. But instead of dropping straight to the pros, Arrieta chose to refine his game in college. His freshman year at Weatherford Junior College was a promising start. Arrieta posted a solid 6-2 record with a 3.43 ERA, which once again landed him on Major League Baseball's radar. In 2005, the Milwaukee Brewers came calling, but Arrieta doubled down on his education and development, and instead transferred to TCU to continue his college career. At TCU, Arrieta truly came into his own. As his body began to fill out, his fastball spiked from 90 miles an hour to 97. He complemented the heat with a hard curve and an occasional slider and threw the ball past college competition with such ease that he never needed to incorporate a changeup into the mix. As a sophomore, he dominated the college baseball scene, leading the nation with 14 wins and boasting a stellar 2.35 ERA. His efforts didn't go unnoticed, as he earned the title of Mountain West Conference Pitcher of the Year. In his junior year, Arrieta slightly regressed, going with a 9-3 record and a 3.01 ERA. Despite this, scouts still looked at him with a level of excitement. The Baltimore Orioles finally secured Arrieta in the 2007 MLB Draft, selecting him in the 5th round with the 159th overall pick. They sweetened the deal with a jaw-dropping $1.1 million signing bonus, nearly 10 times the typical amount for a player drafted in that round. In 2008, Arrieta kicked off the season with the Class A Frederick Keys of the Carolina League. Over 20 starts, he posted a stellar 2.87 ERA and racked up 120 strikeouts, earning the title of Carolina League Pitcher of the Year. Minor league pitching coach Blaine Beatty recalled Arrieta starting the season with a strong arsenal of pitches. However, he faced challenges in maintaining his composure under pressure, signaling that there still was room for growth in his mental game. Despite this, Arrieta's potential didn't go unnoticed. He earned the honor of pitching in the prestigious All-Star Futures game, a showcase for baseball's rising stars. Notably, he was also the only minor league player below AA selected to pitch for the United States national baseball team in the Summer Olympics. There he started one game for the United States, pitching 6 scoreless innings in a 9-1 group stage victory over China. In 2009, Baseball America had ranked Chris Tillman, Brian Matus, and Jake Arrieta as the franchise's number 2, 3, and 4 prospects behind Matt Wieters, saying, "The Orioles will be happy if they can build their future rotation around the trio." That year, Arrieta received an invite to the Orioles spring training. However, he ended up kicking off the season with the AA Bowie Baysox, posting a 6-3 record of a 2.59 ERA and 11 starts, all which led to receiving a promotion to the AAA Norfolk Tides on June 12. Jake made 17 starts in AAA that season, posting a 5-8 record and a 3.93 ERA, while striking out 78 batters in 91 2/3 innings. In 2010, Arrieta began the season with AAA Norfolk Tides, but quickly made his way to the majors due to struggles in Baltimore's starting rotation. He made his MLB debut on June 10th against the New York Yankees, pitching 6 solid innings, allowing 3 earned runs, and striking out 6 in a 4-3 Orioles victory. Under the guidance of new manager Buck Showalter, the team's pitching staff saw marked improvement, and Arrieta ended his rookie campaign with a 6-6 record, a 4.66 ERA, and 52 strikeouts over 103 innings. Despite dealing with a bone spur in his elbow, Arrieta's first season hinted at his potential to become a reliable major league starter. Building on his rookie season, Arrieta solidified his spot in the Orioles rotation in 2011, even earning the honor of starting the home opener at Camden Yards. He started strong, leading the team with 9 wins in his first 18 starts, but his 4.9 ERA, and persistent command issues raised concerns. By mid-season, the bone spur in his elbow began to severely affect his performance. He managed a career-high 111-pitch outing against the Red Sox in July, but struggled with control afterward, hosting a 6-walk game against the Yankees in a subsequent start. Arrieta's season ended prematurely due to surgery to remove the mass in his elbow. Arrieta's 2012 season started with promise as he was selected to pitch on opening day following the trade of Jeremy Guthrie. He delivered a dominant performance against the Twins, giving up only 2 hits and striking out 4 over 7 innings in a 5-2 victory. However, his season quickly unraveled as inconsistent outings and control issues became a recurring theme. With a 3-9 record and a 6.13 ERA through 18 starts, Arrieta was demoted to the bullpen and eventually to AAA. There he worked with a sports psychologist to improve his mental approach, leading to notable improvements in his final few starts. Arrieta's 2012 MLB campaign concluded with a 6.2 ERA over 24 appearances, and years later, he would admit that 2012 was one of the toughest periods he experienced in baseball, where he seriously considered quitting. The 2013 season proved to be a pivotal year for Arrieta. After winning the spot in the opening day rotation during spring training, his command issues reemerged, resulting in a demotion to AAA after 4 starts. Then on July 2, 2013, the Orioles finalized the trade, sending Arrieta along with pitcher Pedro Strop to the Chicago Cubs in exchange for pitcher Scott Feldman and catcher Steve Clevenger. Sources had stated Arrieta's problems in Baltimore stemmed from a strained relationship with former Orioles pitching coach Rick Adair, who was known as an old-school type and not receptive to young pitchers. As for the Cubs, the trade was initially met with criticism from both members of the clubhouse and media who had viewed Feldman as a solid contributor on a pitching staff that was already lacking. Why would they get rid of him? Well, this was about Arrieta, and the front office was hoping that the change of scenery would be exactly what he needed. Initially assigned to AAA Iowa, Arrieta worked closely with pitching coach Chris Bosio to refine his delivery and mindset. And by the time he joined the Cubs rotation in August, he was already showing signs of improvement. In 9 starts that season, he posted a 4-2 record with a 3.66 ERA, giving fans a glimpse of what was to come. His success stems from a return to his natural cross-body delivery and the development of a slider-cutter hybrid that confounded hitters, holding them to a 186 batting average against the pitch. In 2014, Arrieta took a significant step forward. Despite missing the first month of the season due to shoulder tightness, he emerged as one of the Cubs' most reliable arms, showing an increased command of his slider and cut fastball. His June performance was historic, posting a .92 ERA and becoming the first Cubs pitcher since 1977 to achieve such a feat in that month. He came incredibly close to 2 no-hitters before finally achieving a 1-hit shutout against the Reds in September. Arrieta's season ended with a 10-5 record, a dazzling 2.53 ERA, and 167 strikeouts in 156 2/3 innings, solidifying his place as a cornerstone of the Cubs' future. And then came the 2015 season, which was nothing short of legendary. On July 12th, he pitched a complete game victory of the Chicago White Sox at Wrigley Field, his second complete game of the season and the third of his major league career. By August 20th, he became the first MLB pitcher to notch 15 wins that season, prelude to his most iconic performance, a no-hitter against the Los Angeles Dodgers on August 30th. In that game, Arrieta struck out 12 batters, including all 3 he faced in both the first and 9th innings. Arrieta's brilliance earned him National League Pitcher of the Month for August, during which he went 6-0 with a microscopic .43 ERA, holding opponents to a paltry 130 batting average and striking out 43 hitters while only issuing 10 walks. On September 22nd, Arrieta secured his 20th win of the season with a masterful 3-hit shutout against the Milwaukee Brewers. That game marked his 4th complete game and 3rd shutout of the year, and across 15 starts since the All-Star break, he had surrendered just 9 earned runs across 107 innings, posting a jaw-dropping .75 ERA, the lowest second-half ERA in MLB history. His September numbers included a perfect 4-0 record with a .45 ERA, earning him another NL Pitcher of the Month honor. For the full season, Arrieta compiled a staggering 22-6 record and a 1.77 ERA, becoming only the 5th pitcher since 1913 to win at least 22 games with no more than 6 losses and a sub 2.0 ERA. Arrieta's dominance carried over into the postseason as he took the mound for the National League wildcard game against the Pirates. In a masterful performance, he pitched a complete game shutout, striking out 11 batters while allowing just 4 hits. The game was filled with plenty of intensity, and his demeanor was highlighted in the 7th inning when he was hit by a pitch, sparking a benches clearing incident which could have certainly broken his rhythm, but he was able to remain focused and continued to dominate on the mound. While the Cubs' postseason run ended in the NLCS against the Mets, Arrieta's regular season accomplishments earned him the 2015 NL Cy Young Award, making him the first Cubs pitcher to win the honor since Greg Maddux in 1992. He also finished 6th in the NL MVP voting, further underscoring his impactful season. Altogether, Arrieta's 2015 campaign stands as one of the finest pitching seasons in baseball history. Arrieta's momentum carried into 2016, starting with a record-breaking $10.7 million arbitration deal and an opening day nod. On April 21st, Arrieta pitched his second career no-hitter in a 16-0 blowout against the Reds, walking 4 and striking out 6. At that point, he hadn't lost a regular season game in his last 17 starts. Joining Johnny Vandermeer is the only pitchers to remain unbeaten between no-hitters. He finished 18-8 with a 3.1 ERA, leading the league in hits allowed per 9 innings and ranking in the top 10 across multiple pitching categories. Arrieta also earned a Silver Slugger Award with a 2.62 batting average, 2 home runs, and 7 RBIs. In October, Arrieta made postseason history, hitting a 3-run homer off Madison Bumgarner in the NLDS. He also delivered key performances on the mound in the World Series, winning games 2 and 6. The Cubs' dramatic Game 7 victory over the Indians ended a 108-year World Series drought, with Arrieta's contributions cementing his legacy. In 2017, Arrieta's final year with the Cubs, he posted a 14-10 record with a 3.53 ERA, earning NL Pitcher of the Month honors in August, and playing a key role in the Cubs' postseason run. Despite a strong NLCS Game 4 performance, the Cubs' season ended against the Dodgers, marking the conclusion of Arrieta's remarkable Cubs tenure and transformation into one of the era's most dominant pitchers. After 2017, Arrieta signed a 3-year, $70 million deal with the Phillies, with potential earnings up to $135 million over 5 years. In 2018, he went 10-11 with a 3.96 ERA and 31 starts, but his dominance had begun to fade. The following year, injuries derailed his season, culminating in season-ending surgery to remove a bone spur from his elbow. The COVID-shortened 2020 season saw Arrieta post a 4-4 record with a 5.08 ERA over 60 games, after which the Phillies declined to renew his contract. In 2021, he returned briefly to the Cubs, made 20 starts, and then finished his career with 4 games for the Padres before announcing his retirement in 2022. So, his final career numbers? 115 wins, a 3.98 ERA, a Cy Young Award, and a World Series ring. Beyond the stats, his stoic presence on the mound was a key part of his legacy. Cubs fans and baseball enthusiasts will always remember the stretch when Arrieta was an untouchable ace, epitomizing perseverance and the power of second chances. Hey, if you've enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe. We've got plenty more sports breakdowns coming your way. Thanks for watching.